Netherwood Farm is a contemporary country experience located in the heart of the Midlands Meander. It celebrates food, design, nature and life. Local TV takes you around the farm and sits down and chats to the owner and world-renowned heart surgeon Robert Kleinloog to find out what makes this place so incredibly special. Well, Rob, thank you so much for joining us here on Local TV. From a world-renowned heart surgeon to running and owning Netherwood Farm, how did it all begin?
Nothing here was planned. I've always wanted a farm. I grew up on a farm.
Okay. In this area?
No. I come from a famous town called Krugersdorp.
Okay.
Eventually I bought this farm in 2000. I've always been passionate about breeding cattle. My other job is very stressful and takes up a lot of time, and just to sort of replenish your energy a little bit, this is what I chose, and now it's just grown and grown and grown, and this is what I've got now.
Now this place offers so many different experiences. Could you talk us through all those different elements that people can come and experience?
This particular establishment, Blueberry Cafe, I actually started this as an act of philanthropy. I met a sculptor. He got kicked out of his place where he was working, and I said, now I've got the right place for it. And that was this little hill here. And I just put up 2 farm buildings and I put the sculptor there. The sculptor said, but please, can I have a table with some coffee on, because people need to come and think about the 30,000 rand that they need to pay for the sculpture. And then the coffee and the cookie became a coffee and a scone, and then it became coffee and tea and a sandwich. And then it became so busy that first the sculptor went next door. And eventually he said, no, this is too busy. He took his stuff and he left. I ended up with this coffee shop. This part of it was really a project for my son. He always wanted his own brewery. So I said, well, why don't we establish a brewery for you here?
So you have the brewery, you have Blueberry Cafe, you also have a wedding venue, a chapel, self-catering cottages. Talk us through that.
The wedding venue is another story. Because I've got 4 kids, if my kids are going to get married, I'd like them to get married
here on the farm.
My eldest daughter designed the venue. While she was running a blog, she had pictures what was going to be the wedding venue. But people booked it off the blog, off the picture. That just started as a wedding venue, which was supposed to be for my 4 kids, but I think it was running for 2 years before the first kid got married. We had to create more accommodation, and the other farm that we've got here has got lots of cottages on. And we just converted them into sort of 1 and 2 bedroom cottages where people can come and stay.
Let's talk more about Fork and Cleaver and how that came about.
We're raising cattle, we breed them genetically, we raise them organically, we slaughter them humanely, and we make sure that we do not feed them any chemicals. So what you can eat here in the Fork and Cleaver is pure beef as it was made originally. We grow things that we eat here, so we grow lettuce and tomatoes and cucumbers and whatever. And eventually we want to grow even the chips that you eat here.
You breed champion animals. What other animals do you have on the farm?
We've got a herd of designer cows and Ancolis. We used to have Ngunis, and then our president brought in Ancolis into the country, those were the big horns. So we started breeding Ancolis, and we did cross them a bit with Ngunis for the skins, and then we've got a little alpaca
herd
business. It's not a business. I'd like to process the fleece, but that's another industry that I don't know anything about. So at the moment it's just for people to look at.
I understand that you and the former CEO of Famous Brands, Kevin Hedderwick, have come together and joined forces. What does this entail?
We've known each other for about 10 years. It's almost like getting a girlfriend. You know, I was thinking, now when can I ask him to go steady? He was probably thinking, well, when's he going to ask me to make a relationship work? And then last year we got engaged, and it started, and this year we got married in business. And eventually he just dropped a line one day and said, you know, we should do something here. He's a fantastic businessman, but he's a wonderful person, you know, he's a real mensch. My precondition was that I'm not allowed to manage here because I don't know how to do that. and he's an expert at managing businesses. And I'll continue with my passion, and I've got somewhere to go to, and I don't have to worry about this.
At Netherwood Farm, we can guarantee you an exquisite break from the ordinary. We hope that you've enjoyed our little meander around Netherwood Farm and hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching Local TV, connecting you.